guys, the Jason Capson channel. I'm Jason Capson. Welcome. And today I want to talk about cravings. Cravings can sneak up on us at any time, morning, noon, or night. And some of us seem to think that these cravings are a byproduct of, well, we're not really sure. We just know that we get them. We crave sugar. We crave salt. We're addicted to chips. We're addicted to ice cream. We're addicted to chocolate and cupcakes and things like that. And we don't really know the reasons why. And the first rule of thumb, if you want to be able to control your cravings, the first rule for above all else is to make sure that you're filling your body with proper nutrients. Make sure you're filling your body with nutrient-dense foods, and automatically cravings will go away. That is a fact. It happens. Now, it's not to say there's certain times of the month that the cravings are a little bit worse for some people more than others, but being aware of the cravings is important. Being awareness is really, really important. What I mean by that is when you're craving a food, is it truly a craving? Is it a craving or is it a habit? Do you crave food at the same time every night? Let's say right around 7:30 when you're sitting in front of the Netflix show. Is that when you're craving food? It might not be a craving. It might just be a bad habit. You crave food before bed. You crave throughout the day. There's certain triggers throughout the day that cause these cravings, and cravings again are different for every person. There's no real specific answer as to why some people have more cravings than others, but we have seen and we have determined over the years, and science would suggest that one of the biggest reasons for cravings is because of a lack of a nutrient. Being aware is the first key. Knowing whether or not it's a craving or if it's just a habit. Habit is a completely different thing. If it's a habit, then you just got to change the habit. If you're used to sitting down watching a TV show and it's automatic that you go and you get a big old bowl of chips, then maybe change that up. Maybe change the environment a little. Maybe don't have chips in the house. That'd be a good start. The second thing is maybe watch the show from a different place. Watch the show at a different time. Maybe don't watch the show at all. And instead of succumbing to the craving, go for a walk, read a book, listen to music, move your body, do something different that breaks that habit. And habits are, again, as we all know, it takes a while to break a habit, and habits are easily created, not so easily broken. But that's how you break the habit, is you occupy your mind with something different. But again, it starts with awareness. It starts with knowing whether it is a craving or if it is a habit. If it's a habit, that is a completely different chapter and something we will talk about later on. But for now, cravings are generally triggered by a nutrient that's missing in your body. And there's a chart that it's down below, it's in the links below. It's a great chart, and it talks to, it speaks to the nutrients that you might be missing when you are craving a specific food. For example, if you crave chocolate, generally that means that you're missing magnesium in your diet. And when you're missing magnesium, the best thing you can put into your body is nuts, seeds. There's some vegetables and certain fruits that are high in magnesium. And generally what that means is if you get those types of food into your body, into your system, you won't crave chocolate as much. And we have seen this with clients. I've seen this over the years with many, many people. And again, science would suggest that that is the case. If you are craving sweet, sugary foods, generally you're missing a few nutrients, a few vital nutrients: chromium, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, and tryptophan. Those are tryptophan's the amino acid, but you're missing some things in your diet where you're craving sweet, sugary foods. You can fix that, or at least, I don't see you can eliminate it, because sometimes it's hard to eliminate a craving, but you can help the craving, quell the craving by filling your diets with grapes, broccoli, fresh fruits, nuts and veggies, cabbage, cauliflower, sweet potatoes, and spinach. Those foods are high in chromium, carbon, phosphorus, sulfur, and tryptophan. If you get those foods in, it will help with the sugar craving. The third one, breads and pasta. We hear this all the time. I'm a carb addict. I'm addicted to carbohydrates. I'm addicted to pasta. I'm addicted to bread. Generally, that means you're missing nitrogen. And if you get more nitrogen in your food, in your diet, nutrient-dense foods, nitrogen foods, are dark leafy greens, kale, collards, etc., and nuts and seeds. Most people, it's the nuts and seeds and the dark green vegetables will take care of a lot of those cravings, and most of us don't get enough of that anyways. But nitrogen is what's missing if you're craving pasta, however you want to say it, and breads. So fill your body up with those dark leafy greens and with nuts and seeds, and that will help eliminate the craving, or at least quell the craving for breads and pasta. Oily foods. If you're craving oily foods, it means you're missing calcium. You've got to get some calcium in your body. And believe it or not, calcium, there are foods with a lot of calcium in them. You don't have to drink milk, especially milk from a cow. Don't drink it. Do not drink milk from a cow. I'm saying it. I've been saying this for years. Don't drink milk from a cow. There are other ways to get calcium. Your body can get calcium from broccoli, from asparagus, from kale, from mustard greens, bok choy, figs, dates, plums, and there's a lot of other foods that have calcium. It's not just dairy that has calcium. People think they got to get the dairy in just to get the calcium. If they don't get the dairy in, they're not getting any calcium. That is false. That is not true. You can get calcium from other foods. Do your research. Google it. Don't take my word for it. Google it. Figure out what foods have calcium in them, and you will avoid those cravings for oily foods. Last but not least, salty foods. If you are craving salty foods, the last one, it means you are missing chloride and silicon in your diet. The best way to replace those two nutrients is with celery, tomatoes, lettuce, seaweed, cashews, nuts, and seeds. Cashews, nuts, and seeds are there a lot. They do help with cravings. Again, healthy fats in cashews, healthy fats in seeds and nuts. There's some good nutrition in nuts and seeds if you can get them into your body. If you can't, celery, tomatoes, lettuce, seaweed, there's all kinds of other foods. The chart is going to be in the link below. The cravings chart, it works. Take my word for it. If you get more of the foods on the right-hand side of the chart, you will have less cravings for the things on the left-hand side of the chart. If you're craving something specific on the left, look what you're missing in the middle and eat more foods of what's on the right, and that will absolutely help you with your cravings. Check out that chart below. While you're there, check out the other links. There's all kinds of links to the tools that I use and also the supplements that I take. Click on them, buy them, check them out for yourself, see what you think. Let me know, give me some feedback, send some comments. If you need to reach out to me, please do it. My email, or you can text me below. Thanks for joining. Thanks for signing up. Thanks for sharing. Take care, guys.